Bunt.
Wouldn't that be amazing if the Blue Jays just brought back bunting and we're rolling? Uh, sorry. I usually Scott jumps in with a thing and I just do the countdown. So that's all right. Monday morning mailbag on a Tuesday afternoon. Special guest host. Hey Kami. Do you want Hey Kami or you want Joel?
Joel LaFlamme, aka Hey Kami.
What's up, brother? It is Tuesday. Blue Jays are coming off a home opener win. We're we're feeling as good as we can feel.
There we go. I've become a part of it now.
You're a part of it. Special teams, special plays, special players. Tuesday. Okay, for the 3 people that get that reference, you're welcome. Or I'm sorry, depending on how you feel about that trend.
The fact that you're looking at that lineup and Varsho for the first 8 games was being slotted in the 4 hole and the 5 hole, and he hasn't made the adjustment. He hasn't made it. He didn't make the adjustment in the offseason. He went to the Cayman Islands to find a new walk-up song, but he didn't make the adjustment on the fastball. And now we're getting Castillo's a righty. Home opener. Didn't start him. And now that's where your best team doesn't have him in the lineup. It doesn't. He's batting 100. He's completely lost at the plate. And you can't have him and Kiermaier completely lost at the plate. So he's fundamentally 11 games in the season played himself out of the lineup against a righty when he should start.
But the defense is so good, Joel. It's tough. Like I started calling him Daulton Mendoza last week.
Yeah.
I really want that nickname to take off. Because
Yeah,
it does feel like it's just not good enough. Like I just really don't care how dazzling of an outfielder he might be if he's hitting a $130. And again, we just had this conversation that it's fucking 1 game into the football season. It's 11 games into the ball, but it's also like we saw it all last year.
It's
don't
seeing
think
a
it's going to get better.
Pound one spot in the zone and see everybody's 92-mile-an-hour fastball play up all of a sudden. The pitcher's pitching his full repertoire, and then Daulton comes up and it's fastball up. And then when he gets the hanging slider, it's a looper. He hits this just absolute hoop shot that goes always caught. And it's really, really, really frustrating because you just sit there and you go, teach him a leg kick, get on the fastball, sell out for the fastball. Your approach this year, Daulton, sell out for the fastball. You're going to get 3 of them in at bat. Hit one of them. Get in front of the. Look as stupid as you want on the changeup. Look as stupid as you want on the slider. You've earned the ability to look stupid on every single breaking pitch. You spin around when they come. Just fall on the ground. Look like an idiot on every single breaking ball. We permit you to do that. But when a fastball comes, you got to get out in front of it. You got to hit it. You got to cheat. You're allowed to cheat. We want you to cheat on your test. Okay? Cheat for the fastball. You're going to get 3 of them until they start throwing you something different. It has to be that way. And it's the money ball speech where it's like, I like him. He's a good player, good swing, good clean player, a good look to him. Can't hit the curveball. Well, yeah, I admit it. He's got some adjustments that he's got to make. And you're like, so it was always, that phrase was always to a breaking ball. You can't hit the breaking ball. Serrano can't hit the breaking ball. It's not an inverted thing where this guy, watch him smash all the breaking pitches. And Varsho doesn't even smash the breaking pitch. And then it's like, I like this guy a lot, but he can't hit the fastball. That's never been a thing that has been able to be said in Major League Baseball until Daulton. And
he can't hit the pitch that doesn't move.
Well, like you said, it's like pitch that everybody makes they're living on.
It's not just that the 99s are blowing by him. It's that the 92,
91.
93,
Yeah.
94s, he can't catch up to, it seems. And it's just like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to fix that. I know like sell out for the fastball, but I'm with you, but I also just don't feel confident that would even work. You know what I mean? I've lost all confidence in his batting abilities.
Yeah, try it. He said that somebody told him to stop doing a leg kick because it wasn't working for him. I'm like, this isn't working for you.
Yeah, try 18.
This is what not working looks like. Yeah. But
you need a new delivery.
It's very much, to me, it's very much it's get a leg kick, sell out for the fastball. It's Jose Bautista. It's what Bautista learned. It's what Josh Donaldson learned. It's, get everything going. Every single pitch is a fastball until it isn't. Every single pitch that you're getting is a fastball, Daulton. Just know that. Just go to sleep at night, and every pitch you're going to get is a fastball. Just think that over and over and over again. Come up to I'm going to get a fastball. It's going to be right here. It's going to be right here, and I'm going to just sell out, and I'm going to meet it out there. I have to get my one time, be ahead of it. One time, be ahead of it. Just look stupid. Just be so ahead of a fastball one time. I want to see it. I want to see the exact opposite of it's by him and then swing. If your mechanics have you there on the most basic pitch to hit, your mechanics are shit.
Here's where I'm at. This is going to sound crazy. Put him in the 2-hole. Hear me out.
In the toilet?
Yeah, put him in the shitter. Bo gets on all the time for us. Sack bunt every single time with Daulton Varsho. Maybe he beats it out. If not, Bichette has either moved from second to third or first to second. Either way, Vladdy's not hitting into double plays anymore. And maybe we're scoring runs because he's a fucking out. Regardless, in the 9th, we might as well use him as an out in the 2nd and get something from it. I know, like, you're like anti giving away outs, but like if he's just an out 90% of the time, why not get something for it?
No, he should bunt all the time.
That's what I'm saying. Every single time, like sack bunt every time.
He should.
Even if there's no runner on, just run it out.
I think the first 2 swings of his at bat should be bunts, trying to bunt for a base hit.
Third strike approach.
He's got an average. He's got, and you know what? Give him the 3rd strike.
Yeah. Try and put it in play. Good luck.
You can bunt 3 damn times. You can strike out on bunts. You're allowed to, Daulton. I don't care.
You're probably going to strike out anyways.
He'll sneak it. He'll sneak the bunt on the 3rd pitch. People will be like, oh my God, he's still bunting on the 3rd pitch. I swear he'll produce more. He will. His batting average on bunts is insane.
Hilarious to make fun of him to this level, but I genuinely think the team would benefit from him doing that.
I do too. A designated bunter.
Because the team would also, like, defenses would start to do a defensive bunt shift against him too. When they're like, the bunter's up. They'll play him tight. Okay, well, now start slap bunting and just try and like chip it into the outfield.
Exactly.
You know, like have them really sell out for the bunt if they want to.
When is the last time somebody butchered Boyd one and swung like this? Right? When is somebody like you've got your hand here, you're bunting, then you bring the hand back up and you smack one right at him. You hit the 3rd baseman's charging in, and you just bring your hand up and you go, fuck you. Yeah. And you smash it right at him. Then he goes, oh shit, you're being an asshole.
See, this is where I'm at though, is like the total opposite approach of like, don't sell out for like, don't swing hard at a fastball. Just fucking bunt every fucking time. You're going to have 600 at bats. You're going to have 600 bunts.
Sure. If we want him to be a hitter and like a legitimate lefty guy who can crack 30 bombs and be that guy and be a 6 WAR type player who can steal some bases and do all the good things, he's got to start selling out for the fastball and hit 260. If you want him to just start producing right now, bunt every time. Bunt
Well,
every time and get it out there ready to bunt, and you
yeah,
see ball, pull it back.
right.
Pull
Yeah,
it back. Work
yeah.
your walks
Work your count,
through.
sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
And then,
I'm dead serious. And like you said, he's
I'm
he's
dead
a
serious
lefty
too.
hitter, so he could
Yeah,
even have that drag bunt advantage where he's
absolutely.
like 2 steps out of the batter's box by the time he lays it down. Like,
He should, every time we play the Red Sox, he should be bunting to Devers.
yeah.
Right? He should be, every time we have a third baseman that we're up against that's so,
Wouldn't
bunt.
that wouldn't that be amazing if the Blue Jays just brought back bunting?
Absolutely.
Like Daulton Varsho
He
was just
can
like a
do it.
300 hitter as a bunter. like just
He
100 for
stole
100
10
on sack
bases.
bunts.
He stole 10 bases in spring training, right? Something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think 10 for 10.
Sure.
Scott was talking about it.
Let's bunt him onto first, steal second.
That's,
Now we've
yes.
got Bo on second, or Bo and Daulton on second and third, and Vladdy comes up. Can't hit into a double play. Away we go. He strikes out, and now Justin Turner does damage. It's the perfect game plan. There's that 3-run knockout inning.
Right now, you have to look and go, the league knows the scouting report. The scouting report is available to everyone. Mm-hmm. No one doesn't have 92 at the letters, you know? So everyone's got the pitch to kill you, and you can't hit. Okay, let's try 100 at bats of bunting,
right?
And see if you can fuck slug. You can't slug. You can't slug because you can't hit. Okay, so stop. People are like, you're a 25 home run guy. You can't hit.
He's not.
You're not an anything guy. Mm-hmm. You can't hit. So let's see what your OPS sits at when you bunt and walk. Bunt and walk. Let's see if we can get you to be a 750 OPS guy and a 350 on base. And then really, your slugging comes from getting on base with nobody on in front of you and getting to second. You can get a double off a bunt.
Right.
That's how you should be trying to get doubles. Yeah. Bunt on, steal second. Pass ball, get to third. That's your triple.
It's your triple. Get 10 of those a year. Yeah.
Right? That's your triple. So this is how you're going to slug. You're going to slug with your running. Yeah. You're a running slugger, not a hitting slugger. Well, you don't hit to slug.
Every time his name gets mentioned in a broadcast, it's about how smart of a baseball player he is. It's like, all right, but he doesn't have hand-eye coordination to save his life, I guess. Like, I don't know what it is. His reflexes are not good enough for hitting. Something isn't there. Like, sure, he clearly knows baseball. So I feel like he would pick up bunting really well.
He's already got it.
I've wanted Gavin Biggio to be this guy for us, but Daulton Varsho feels like a better version of that if he actually did it.
Varsho's out of the box. I think Varsho's really fast to first.
Yeah.
Kevin's a good runner, but it feels like Varsho and feels like he does that first 90 feet to the bag really fast. I'd like to see what his home plate to first base time is. But like you saw it used as a weapon last year, and then it stopped. It stopped about halfway through the season. He stopped bunting. I don't think he's bunted once this year.
Have the Jays bunted at all this year? I don't think so.
So anyways, he's got a weapon. Moneyball, I understand, says don't do it, but Moneyball says get on base. And if you're on base,
Moneyball would say get rid of him, is what Moneyball would say. They'd say,
oh yeah, Moneyball would say get rid.
Going 1 for 10 every 10 at bats is just, you don't have a spot on the team anymore.
Yeah.
Like, that's just not.
We'll have David Justice out there falling before we have you hitting.
I can't see a world in which we depart from Daulton Varsho, though. Like, because of the price we had to pay to give it. Like, unless Atkins goes, he's here. Right? Like, it just feels like he hung his hat. He planted his flag on Daulton Varsho being the guy. That's why he starts the season in the 4-hole. Right? Like, that's not John Schneider's choice.
That's such insanity.
So without Daulton Varsho going anywhere anytime soon, I genuinely think let's force him to bunt.